Academy head coach, Coach Pittman. Appreciate you taking some time for me today, Coach Pittman. Just first, Winston Sam Prep's been here a lot before in these positions, but it's your first year as their head coach. Y'all are playing some really good basketball appearance. Just tell us initially how well your team's playing and what you think of them in the playoff run up to this point.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like I always say, God bless. We have been able to stay healthy, one, and just continue to work hard and put in and stack good days in practice. And that has led us. We've always went game by game, goal by goal. We had 3 goals going into the season. One was to compete and win the Frank Spencer. The other was to win the regular season and then possibly win the conference tournament. And God bless, we've been able to accomplish those goals. And then since then, we've just been going game by game. And like I said, stacking good days in practice, because I believe you play how you practice. And when we put together good practices each and every day, day in, day out, we work hard. And these are just the fruits of our labor. So I'm extremely proud of the guys. And I told them the sky was the limit earlier in the year, and we just keep reaching.
Absolutely, absolutely. The fact that y'all earned the number 2 seed, Hayesville the number 1 seed, so the brackets kind of went chalk up to this point. But I know we didn't know early, almost dead halfway for both teams. Both are going to have just a little over 2 hours to get to AC Reynolds. Tell us just what y'all's game plan is, because Hayesville's going to have to do the same for road trip out there, because y'all get to have to come out the comfort of your home gym now and have to play not an away game, but at a neutral site. Just tell us your plans for coming out Saturday, or if y'all coming out Friday, and how you guys are going to approach the road trip.
We're just gonna approach it business as usual. What we're gonna do probably is make a day of it and get in here and get our shots up and do our little walkthrough. Make sure we eat good and then get on the bus and probably come up and catch the Bishop McGinnis girls games, because they're in our conference. So of course we would like to support them. Always support conference teams, and then just be prepared to play. I mean, we've played 5 neutral games this year, with 3 being at the Frank Spencer and then 2 at other sites. So I feel like we're prepared for it. I think we're in the right mindset at the right time of the year. So we're just gonna take a business as usual approach to it. I'm gonna make sure that the team is prepared to go and let everything else fall in place.
Absolutely. We'll get into just talking about Hayesville just a little bit. Tell us what you know of Hayesville, and to make it a 2-part question, just kind of tell us too. I know it's your first year as head coach, but I mean, several of the guys that you have on this year's team, guys like Jaden Penn and I think Matthews, trying to think of Arion Matthews, are guys that came to Hayesville in the first round of the playoffs and lost a really close game last year. Now, obviously, you've added some pieces. And Hayesville actually added some pieces back from kids that had transferred away and transferred back. What your team thinks of getting the rematch with them now in the state semifinal, and what you know about them as well.
Well, I mean, I looked at a little bit of that game, but then I realized, I mean, it's 2 completely different teams. The way the Hayesville played, they still have the same style, but their players and the concepts kind of adjust a little bit to the size. And I've noticed, I go by numbers. I noticed the whole starting 5, 14, 23, 10, 2 and 3. I know I've pretty much watched and just try to prepare my team and let them know this is a different game. I mean, the stakes are different. The location is different. The teams are different. So there's no need for those that's returning. Of course, you want to get back, and you want to defeat the team that previously beat you, but it's no need to put on any additional pressure, because I mean, we all at the same spot. We all fighting at the same place. We neutral. So it's just 2 different teams, 2 different times, and we're going in it with that mindset and that approach, more focused on what we do here at Winston-Salem Prep, and then adjusting to the wonderful things that they do at Hayesville, because it's a complete team, and everything I've seen from A to B is just complete, solid, sound, organized, fundamental, smart. So you have to kind of prepare for all those things.
And then just to get into your team a little bit, I know people can look stuff up on Max Reps and stuff. Just highlight some of your go-to guys. I know I mentioned one or two that were returners that play key roles from you, but if you're a Hayesville fan coming to the game, or you're maybe not a Hayesville fan, you're just going to come to the game, watch good basketball, who are the guys that you need for your team to play well, and that people should be watching out for as your leaders?
I honestly think the way we play, it kind of cancels out and takes care of itself, because if you look, we're one of the few teams in the state where 5 guys average double figures. And then throughout the season, we have guys, a couple guys touch 20. I think at least somebody, I think every person in the starting 5 has had a 20-point game. So it's more of the way we play and the way we play for each other. So I would honestly say you just have to watch out for our team, because at any given time you can have 2 guys with 20, then other guys filling in with 15 to 20, then another guy at the anchor with 10 to 15, and it's always somebody different. And we try to adjust our game plans to find where we might have an advantage, something that we might can take control of in a situational, like man-to-man, a zone, and we work that angle. And that just comes from me being a player coach and just playing so long and just trying to figure out ways to score, ways to stop. So I would think if you're coming to watch, you might just want to watch our whole team and watch how they play together.
And then that's kind of how you get. You mean if you're a team that's good enough to make it to a state semifinal, Hayesville's the same way, and that a lot of guys can get the job done, and that's what it takes to get this far. So, Coach, just a 2-part question here to end it for us. If you will just share with me, what is one thing you're looking for your team to do, and maybe one thing you feel like you need to try and limit Hayesville on, so that your team can come away with a win on Saturday and earn that berth to the state final?
I honestly think we need to just continue to be able to adjust to the game speed, adjust to what's going on in the game. I think we need to be prepared for everything that Hayesville has, because they have a lot of options. They do a lot of things. They do a lot of wonderful things, all within the game. And I think we just need to limit, I would say, to limit the easy open shots, because they knock them down when they open and their feet are set. They knock them down. So we need to kind of limit those shots and then make sure that we hold our own on the back end. And I think it'll be a good game.
Well, I appreciate you joining me, Coach, taking some time out of your day. And we look forward to seeing you in person on Saturday. And we look forward to what is shaping up to be an incredible state semifinal game. We wish y'all the best of luck and safe travels.
Thank you. I appreciate it. The same to you guys. I'll see